Okay, Mullen and CEO David Mystery went on a show called Risk On, where he talked about Mullen's ability to produce solid-state batteries and eventually commercialize those batteries. I wanted to make this video to break down and chime in on the importance of this and why I was excited when I heard the news. Now, if you didn't know, there's a shortage in the EV industry on batteries due to lithium-ion requiring raw materials. Solid-state batteries require no raw materials, and only one other company is producing solid-state batteries, which means the market is open for Mullen if they can deliver on these claims. Let's take a dive into what Mullen and CEO said.
Rare metals that are mined from the earth are not in abundance, and when you look for these metals to produce these cells that are conventionally used in vehicles today, at some point we're going to run out of those materials, like you do for a gas vehicle, for an ICE vehicle, where you have oil that converts to gasoline. And obviously gasoline has the highest level of efficiency. And when you look at what gets close, the closest I think right now that's available to the efficiency or in the scale of efficiency to gasoline would be a solid state polymer. And then obviously, ultimately, the holy grail of battery technology would be like a lithium air technology. And we've been exploring that for quite some time. When we started back in 2017 exploring those possibilities with IBM, and we looked at a coin-sized cell that potentially could be the holy grail of battery technology, which would be on par, if not greater, than the efficiency of gasoline. Problem with that is trying to scale the air handling down to a manageable level where you can utilize it in a vehicle. And then there were issues with hydrogen peroxide being built up on the cathode side. So those were issues that I thought right now with today's technology are, hard issues to overcome. So the next best thing was obviously a solid state polymer solution, which is on the next level of efficiency, is right below, lithium air. So you would have gasoline, lithium air, and then let's say a solid state polymer. The safest being the solid state polymer. So to answer your question, when it comes time to, have a come to Jesus, and you can't go get your lithium, you can't mine any more cobalt, aluminum, the rare metals that you need for these conventional batteries, the only real solution you have are these solid state polymers, which the materials are readily available. I mean, it's like having sand on a beach. You're never going to run out of it. So from my perspective, everyone has to transition to this point if they want to be able to produce vehicles, and not just vehicles, produce batteries that are utilized in phones, utilized in homes, utilized in appliances, and just almost everything that, operates today has some form of battery component to it. So we're thinking, not just vehicles, we're thinking about other areas. And one of the things that's important for us when we're now scaling to the vehicle pack level, we're also going to look how we can scale down to like a phone, or scale to the level of, providing, smaller, more usable, longer lasting, safe solutions for other industries, and making our batteries at some point in the future available to everyone. Again, we want to be a participant in advancing society and being able to offer green solutions that are safe, economical, and in abundance. So vehicles are one step to fulfilling that goal. Ultimately, we'd like to get rid of the dependency on fossil fuels and the dependency on rare earth materials. So it's a whole ecosystem of being able to be green that's important to us. And it starts with thinking out of the box and what can you do to help the guy next to you. And again, I tell people all the time, our solutions, if we can get them to a point where they can be commercialized, and we're going to try like hell to do that, we're going to offer them to everybody. Anybody that needs them can come get them from us, no problem.
So is it the idea that you'll license them, or do you expect yourself to be a manufacturer? I know.
I want to be like Bluetooth. I want to license it out to everybody.
Got it. Makes sense. The what is the other sort of I mean, are there any other competitors out there? I think the symbol is QS.
So I think people need to start looking at Mullen as a technology company instead of just an EV maker, because they plan on doing some innovative things. And if they can deliver on these promises, this thing is going to be revolutionary. The only thing I can compare it to is Tesla. So I'm really excited about what the future holds.